Joining me today to discuss the upcoming African Heritage Day Parade is none other than the United Youth of New Jersey Director, Charlotte Brown, and the Grand Marshal of this year's parade, Detective Darren Williamson. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Charlotte, how did this parade get started?
Well, as you know, we have a youth group, the United Youth of New Jersey. 12 years ago, we started that, and we travel a lot throughout the state. And by us doing so much traveling and attending different parades, we saw a need here in the city of Elizabeth to have a parade that would instill pride and awareness in our origin. So my husband and myself got with a few other people, and thus we started the UINJ African Heritage Day Parade.
Beautiful. Now, who is the Grand Marshal for this year?
Oh, I'm excited. Our Grand Marshal is none other than our Detective Darren Williamson. And did you know he is the New Jersey State two-time Golden Glove champion? And he's last year's Union County Valor Award recipient. But our Grand Marshal, he's our Grand Marshal this year. And we also have, for our Deputy Grand Marshals, we have Miss Idella LaPierre, who is an outstanding woman here in the community who's done work for many, many years, very charitable work for many families. And our next Deputy Grand Marshal is Barbara Shannon. She's the director of the Stephen Sampson Senior Center, and I know so many, just about every senior that's ever come through the city of Elizabeth knows who Barbara Shannon is.
Detective Williamson, how does it feel to be the Grand Marshal for this year's parade?
I feel very blessed. I feel that, you know, all the work I've been doing, I'm finally being acknowledged and recognized by the community. That's very important to me and my family.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Excellent.
And Charlotte, now how were the marshals selected?
Well, what we did last year in 2007, we had selected our marshals who we have right now, but because of the bridge being out on Magnolia Avenue, we were not able to have the parade last year, but we chose to just carry it over to 2008, and the committee is the one that decided who our marshals would be.
Okay. Now, I'm trying to go back in my memory, and I can't remember totally, but what was the first year that the parade started?
The parade started in 2000.
Okay.
In May, the first Sunday in May of 2000.
Now, I know each year you come up with a new, bright, and exciting theme. What's the theme for this year?
Well, this year's theme is we as a nation must save our children. Don't break the chain.
Okay.
And as you can see, the reason why that theme is so important is because we're losing so many young people here in the city, and we want them to understand that it's a full-time job for everyone to look out for our young people, and we want that message to go strong. And in this year's parade, we have a lot of groups involved that's going to bring awareness and show that we are about looking out for other people's children.
Now, Detective Williamson, you're going to be up on a float, I believe, and are you practicing waving your hand? Or are you?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm coming with the spirit.
I would advise you to just practice right hand and left hand waves. And,
Miss America way.
No, I wouldn't go with the Miss America.
Well, Mr. America way.
I'll be ready.
A universe, right?
Yes.
Now, the parade has become a countywide parade. Am I correct on that?
Yes, yes. In February, this past February 9th, at the United Youth of New Jersey's annual stepping competition, which was held at the Rawway Performing Arts Center in Rawway, Angel Estrada, the chairperson for the Union County Freeholders, presented us with a proclamation declaring our parade the only one in Union County and showing his full support to get the county involved, you know, citywide, all the cities throughout Union County involved. And actually, it was his idea, and we're very grateful for that.
Excellent. And this is the only African Heritage Day
It's
parade
the only African Heritage Day parade in Union County.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Now, I am a big fan of the parade. I'm there each and every year. I look forward to it. You've been blessed with beautiful weather every year.
Every year.
And I'm quite sure this year won't be any different. But I just look forward. It's always something new, something exciting. And who are some of the groups attending this year's event? Oh,
this year, we've I'm excited to say that ordinarily we have a group called the Schoolhouse Stomp Steppers that comes to us from Atlantic City, well, Pleasantville, which is right outside of Atlantic City. But this year we have Pleasantville High School Marching Band.
Okay.
So not only is Schoolhouse coming, but also the high school band will be attending, as well as Weekway High School Band. Elizabeth High School Band will be there as well. And we have groups, all the winners of the stepping competition in Rawway, they'll be there as well. We have a group out of Jersey City, the Chilltown Steppers, and we have the Divine Destiny, who came in 3rd place. They're out of Rawway. And the second place winners is Schoolhouse, and they'll all be there in attendance.
That is a great lineup. For those who don't know at home, it's going to be something you don't want to miss. I know Week Wake is a show stealer or a showstopper. What's the best term there?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I look forward to seeing them each and every year.
Excellent.
Now, as parade goes on, you wind up where?
Well, the parade starts at the corner of Henry and Magnolia Avenue, and it goes down Magnolia over the bridge. And then once it goes over the bridge, it goes all the way to North Broad Street, right there at the corner of Americana Bank and Magnolia. And it'll make that left, go down past the post office, underneath the arch, continuing down Broad Street. When it gets to East Jersey, it'll make that left, go down to Westcott Place, and it'll make a right, and we'll end up in front of City Hall. And that's where we will conclude. Now
you get through all those turns and changes, and we get to City Hall. What awaits everyone at City Hall? Is there anything there exciting, grand?
Well, one of the great things about it is that we have our community has a tendency to want to gather early, get a good seat, because we have bleachers out there, so everybody wants to make sure they get that great seat. So what we've done this year is at 1 o'clock we have a little festival going on where we have different groups coming and entertaining the public until the parade reaches its route. Normally it takes about 30 to 45 minutes for the parade to actually get there. So from 1 o'clock on, you're going to have entertainment. You'll have praise dancers. We have rappers. We have singers. It's going to be great. We have our disc jockey, our DJ, Larry May.
Larry Love.
Well, that's his DJ name is DJ Larry Love. Right, but his real name is AKA Larry May.
Okay. Detective Williamson, will you get out and do electric slide or anything, or are you just going to stay on the float, or how's it going to work?
I'm going to stay on the float and enjoy the ride.
Now, would you like to sing or something? I mean, at City Hall, maybe you want to...
Well, I'm sure they have singers and rappers there. I'll be playing the Grand Marshal.
Okay.
He's just going to look good that day, right?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Now, United Youth has a rich and very strong history, and I know something great is happening in the future. What else is going on with United Youth?
Well, the United Youth in New Jersey, as you know, we've been working very hard. This past Wednesday, well, a week ago, this past Wednesday, they performed at Sylvia's in New York. And Sylvia herself came over to the children. She was so delighted with their performance and bought them dinner and took great pictures with them. So hopefully as you go to visit Sylvia's now, hopefully you'll see our picture up there on that wall with 1 million of other celebrities that are there. And also on June 14th, we are in the finals for the McDonald Gospel Fest. Once again, we are already 2-time winners, but we're hoping that this year we'll walk away again with another trophy. And just to let you know, this year is going to be back in New Jersey. Okay. It's been in New York for the past, I'd say, 6 years. And now it's come home to Jersey. It's going to be at the new Prudential Center in Newark that houses over 14,000 people. And they've got a great lineup: Kirk Franklin, Donnie McClurkin, Hezekiah Walker, Vicki Winan,
and United Youth.
And the United Youth of New Jersey elite drill team.
Now, do you guys still go to Atlantic City, or is that?
No, Miss America moved. We had done that Miss America Pageant Day Parade for 8 years straight. And then, unfortunately, they moved. Now they're in Las Vegas, so we haven't went there yet, but we're waiting on a letter to say, come on over to Vegas.
But you have participated in the past in the Miss American pageant.
8 years. For 8 years, we participated on the boardwalk in Atlantic City. And I tell you, our first year we went, some of the kids didn't even know there were with televisions in hotel rooms. Wow. That's why it was such a delight to take the children out of their environment and show them a whole new different world.
Well, I must commend you and your staff on doing an excellent job with the students that you work with over at United Youth.
Thank you.
You guys are relentless. I don't know where you get the energy from, but you're nonstop. If someone wants more information about the upcoming parade, how can they contact you?
Well, they can call us at area code 908-354-0998, or they can visit the Mickey Walker Community Center, which is located at 860 Anna Street in Elizabeth. We're there 24/7, and we always have papers around if you need to find out a way to reach us in a hurry. Someone can always reach us.